Hello, my name is John, and today we'll be reading Hollywood Loses Out by Often Ignoring the Family and Faith Audience by Jerry Newcombe on Townhall, posted June 22nd, 2017. Dr. Jerry Newcombe is a key archivist of the D. James Kennedy Legacy Library and a Christian TV producer. He has also written or co-written 23 books, including The Book That Made America, How the Bible Formed Our Nation, and, with D. James Kennedy, What If Jesus Had Never Been Born? Why was the golden era of Hollywood, as seen in the quality of movies way back in the 1930s and 1940s? It was because of the salt from the church, both Catholic and Protestant, influencing the outcome of the content. So the writers had to be clever. The actors couldn't swear, yet they could act out their frustrations in such ways that the idea of swearing was conveyed. From the 1930s until the 1960s, the motion picture production code, through influence of Catholic and Protestant leaders and offices that had in Hollywood, provided a type of salt, keeping the movies from going too far. Dr. Ted Baehr, the go-to guy when it comes to movies from a biblical perspective, says they work behind the scenes to make sure that the movie industry represented the concerns of the vast majority of the public. Two movies with Christian themes or sub-themes were the movies of the year, respectively, in 1965 and 1966, The Sound of Music and A Man for All Season. Both were rated G, but then the church pulled out its influence in Hollywood, and by 1969, the first X-rated movie won the Oscar for the Best Picture, Midnight Cowboy. As the films got progressively dirtier, tens of millions of Americans left the theaters in droves. Today, Sony is trying to offer consumers toned-down versions of movies that contain raunchy moments so that they will be more acceptable as family entertainment, and some in Hollywood are screaming bloody murder. HollywoodReporter.com 6/13/2017 noted, Sony's sanitized initiative faces growing opposition. For instance, they quoted filmmaker Judd Apatow, who said, "Shove the clean versions up your expletive." Obviously, I don't agree with Apatow. What a great idea. This could win back many potential viewers. I asked Ted Baehr, who is the publisher of Movie Guide, about this. He told me, "I can't recommend all of these movies, even if edited, due to dangerous or anti-Christian messages inherent in the story. So please still read the reviews." That said, Movie Guide commends Sony for taking a step in the right direction of providing families with safe entertainment. Indeed, some movies would need more than a few edits to make them acceptable to a family audience. They could not be redeemed for a redeemed audience by just a few edits. The television versions of certain films, which is essentially what Sony is offering, are still quite objectionable. However, how many times have you seen a movie and realized you like it, but you think, why did they have to have all that swearing in it? Those who make such films seem to have no idea how offensive it is to millions of people to hear God's name used in vain, repeatedly no less. God Almighty has said he will not hold him guiltless who takes his name in vain. Jesus pointed out that out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. I remember when I saw and enjoyed the Coen brothers' wacky film, O Brother, Where Art Thou?, which includes a lot of classic Southern gospel music. I saw it on an airplane and enjoyed it immensely. Then I dragged my parents and wife to attend the film in a movie theater, and I was shocked. Where did all that needless swearing come from? The holy name of Jesus was misused, as if it means nothing, although the truth is, every beat of everyone's heart is by the grace of Jesus. Ted Baer said on my radio show recently, we look at all this swearing and the violence, the sex, and we say to film executives, this is how much it costs you in the box office. For instance, there are no R-rated films in the top 10 films last year. There are no films with the F word. It just doesn't happen. And in the top 25 films, there are no films having gratuitous sex or violence. Baer adds, we've got people that are voting at the box office for the good, the true, and the beautiful. The studios know it, and they like to make more money. But when you suggest taking out one F word, because sometimes these movies have only one F word, or one bad scene, and they go bonkers. And this is incredible to me, that people confuse their artistic ability with the libertine license to poke their finger into people's eyes. I welcome what Sony is attempting to do, and I would hope producers would see the light. If nothing else, they could see greater financial profits and wider markets for their films. Hey, Hollywood, stop ignoring the desires of flyover country. You could have a lot more customers that way. Plus, you could help minimize the moral pollution that plagues our world. This video is a production of the School The White Crane. My name is John Brooker, and you can reach me through commentary on this video or through my Gmail listed here. Please share this video with family and friends and on social media. May God richly bless you.